welcome back to the channel. It's Carrie here from Carrie Counts Cash. Every single one of you are doing quite well. This is our last savings challenge video of 2023. I am really excited. I'm not gonna lie, I spent like 5 minutes looking for the randomizer because I am working on getting my 2024 setup all figured out. So yeah, that took me a little bit, but we are here and we have $725 to work with. I'm gonna count this just so that you guys can see. So 50, 100, 120, 40, 60, 80, 200, 220, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 420, 440, 460, 480, 500, 520, 530, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 600, 610, 620, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 700, 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. 725. And we have no savings challenges that I have to designated a set amount to this week. We are just gonna stuff all of the money we have using the randomizer. It was sad in my cash stuffing video, I had no rollover left, so I had nothing for the 100 envelopes. So I'm hoping that I put some money there today, but if I don't, that's okay. Let's grab the D20 and we'll just get going. Here we go. 8 is Saveopoly. Now, I showed you last week I had a new tracker for that. I have since gotten myself a brand new color printer and I played around with it this week. I printed myself a new Saveopoly board. This is still the same template. I just changed some of the dollar amounts on it and I know it's hard to see because everything's so small. But this is new-ish and we're gonna use this week. We're just gonna count this all up at the end of the year, see what we have left. And so let's take our 6-sided dice and we'll see what we're gonna stuff in here this week. Here we go. And these dice, I don't usually say it in videos, this whole set is from Dicebound. I think they're an Alberta company here and they're lovely. I really think they're so pretty. I love using them. And we got a 6. So we're gonna start at go, and I always like to add a dollar amount to go, and then every time we pass it, I will stuff it. So this one is add $50 to savings. So we'll add 50, and then we'll go to 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is save 20. So this week for Saveopoly, we are saving $70. And normally what I would do is I would mark off the $20 section and say that, my God, look at how much I'm shaking. Can you see that? Normally I'd mark it off so that you guys can see where I ended up each week, but where we're gonna restart this in 2024. I don't know that I'll mark it off, but I will try and remember. We are on the save 20 in the light blue just in case we end up playing Saveopoly again this video. But $70 going in here, and let's count and see what we have. We have 1, 200, 220, and 240 plus 70 is 310 in Saveopoly right now. And 6 is our mini challenges, which are here. Saveopoly, before I kind of get off, this was a template on Etsy. I don't remember exactly who it came from, but all of the games I played today will be linked down below. So you will be able to find this link and I will link them in the order that we play them. But going back to the mini challenges, this is from Val Goodis, and we are going to see where we end up now. So I'll roll my 6-sided dice. and it's a 3, so 3 will take us to 10. So 10. And we have 110 in here now. This challenge is for $150. And I have a second tracker that is saving 180 that we'll do when we finish this one. It is 12. That is our mystery scratch. This one is from Sam's Crafts and Customs on Etsy. Take my little scratcher tool and we will roll the D20. And that is the stars and the moon. So that is 20. 20 is this one. And it's $10 going in here this time. We are working on the $250 one. We are going to throw in a 10. And now we have 130 in here. Eight is Savopoly again. Take our 6-sided dice. And it's a 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That is just visiting jail, and for that I save $10. So we'll put 10 in here, which should make $320 in Savopoly. A 6 is our mini challenges. And it is 6. Another 10. Do you think we're gonna finish this challenge today? Yes or no? Leave it in the comments because it's a $150 challenge and this is what we're looking at. I think we are. The dice have a tendency to give us the same challenges kind of over and over again. I'm hoping that it's not just like the same 3 challenges we play all day, but we will see how that ends up because you never can predict these dice. It is a 15. That is our short-term sinking funds. And so what I'm gonna do for that is I'm just going to start from the front and stuff money in them moving backwards if I think they need it. Annual fee, no. Christmas, no. Clothing, I have to make up some money here. So I think I will put 5 in clothing, which makes 50, 60, 65, and 70. So then if I roll sinking funds again, I will put money in electronics next time. That's how we're gonna do it in this video. I just filled up some empty spots that were from when we finished challenges last time. 16 is cash envelopes. We're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna take 5 and put it in one of our cash envelopes. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shuffle these up. I'm not gonna look, you guys will be able to see, but I am looking up to the ceiling. I do promise you that. We're gonna roll our 6-sided dice, and then if we get 1 to 5, then it's whatever number in the pile the categories worked out to be with the shuffle, and if it's 6, then I will just make my own decision. It is 1, and 1 is eating out. I did not plan that. I did not cheat, I promise. So we're gonna stick 5 in there, and that makes $70 in eating out. So if I get cash envelopes again, I will take this one out of the running. One is 100 envelopes, yay! I'm not wearing my watch today. The screen is dirty. It needs charged. But what we're gonna do is I'm going to say Hey Siri, choose a number between 1 and 100. Choose a number between 1 and 100. That would be 82, which we're gonna round up to 85. Because we don't deal with no single denominations. So 50, 70, 85, which really does make me feel better after we did not end up stuffing any rollover money this week. So in here, I only have $200 plus this 85, so $285. I had $1,200 at the beginning of the last 2-week period. However, I spent almost $1,000 and I just cash flowed it from the 100 envelope savings challenge. So moving forward, we will stuff $285 minimum in our savings challenge allocation video that we will do at the end of the month. Because I'm bad and I can't help myself. 12 is our mystery scratch. It's a 2, so we're gonna do this one. And that's a 2 as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna stuff a 5 because we ain't playing. And so now we have 135. Nine is our $1,000 challenge from Crafty Night Designs. I have officially decided to retire this one at the start of the year. We're gonna do a different $1,000 savings challenge with the randomizer, not this one. But we will reallocate all of this money at the end of the month. And let us take our D20. We're gonna roll. And it's a 14, but I'm gonna start kind of figuring out where I want to start counting from. We'll do here. So 1, 2, 3. 14 is 10 this week is what we're gonna do. 120, 130, 140 in here. $18 is our TFSA. So we're gonna take 5 and throw that in the savings account, which we didn't budget anything for it this week, so this is nice. So we have $6,500 in the bank plus $24 of interest. So $6,524 plus 10 is $6,535. We'll just round that up in our TFSA for the year. And I do have unused contribution room, so it's not going to penalize me if I have a bit more than the $6,500. $12 is our mystery scratch. 6 we'll do here. It's 15. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out this 5 and I'm gonna put in a 20. So now we have 150 in here. A 20 is treat yourself. That's what the star and the moon stands for. And so we are gonna go right back here to treat yourself. It has $5. We're gonna throw in another 5 to make 10. I could always use extra spending money. A 3 is our $150 mini. This is from CashBee. She is a YouTube creator here, and she also makes the cutest Etsy trackers and challenges. Go check her out. This was actually a freebie that I got from purchasing her TFSA tracker from her. I think this comes with any purchase, but I may be outdated on my information, so don't count on it. But I really do like this little challenge. And there is mostly $5 and $10 amounts on here. There's still a couple 10s, so I will roll. And 19. So 19 is a 10. So we'll take our 10 and I'll color that out. And so now we have 50, 60, 75 in here. Five is bingo. That's from Mama with a Budget. Bingo is here. This is a $500 savings challenge. We're gonna roll our D20. And it's 4, so is $20 going in bingo this week. And so that makes $125 in bingo. And it is a 9. That is our 1,000 from Crafty Night Designs. Finger spin. We're gonna start here at this 5 in the corner. I'll try and remember that. Let's roll. 19. 19 is 15. And yes, I'm doing this randomly. There's no rhyme or reason to how I'm stuffing this one. We only have a few 10s left, but it is what it is. So 1, 120, 130, 140, 150, and 155. $16 is our cash envelopes. Again, little shuffle, eyes are pointed to the ceiling. I'm gonna pull that one to the top, flip them over, and we got a 2. So we'll do 1, 2, and that is groceries. Groceries could always use more money as well. So I'm not gonna count this, but this is $220 in here. $19 is our emergency fund. We're gonna add 5. And that makes me really happy because this should be an even amount now. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cross off one of these 5s. We'll do one down here at the bottom to spread the love, just so our tracker is accurate. And in here we have 1,000, 2,000, 2,100, 2,150, 2,170, 80, 90, 95, $2,200 in our e-fund right now. This is for me and not my cat, because he has one too. $15 is our short-term sinking funds. As promised, we're gonna put 5 in electronics. And 5. So that makes 100, 150, 160, 170, and 175 in here. Next, we will stuff health. If we roll sinking funds again, at least the short-term ones. 10 is Lunova B. So the big animals are worth 25, the small are worth 10. You can make them whatever denomination you want, and then there's scratchers on here as well. We will take our 6-sided die And I think last week I ended up here, I counted wrongly, so of course I didn't do it properly. And 1 takes us to 10. So we'll add in 10 to this, which makes $80 in here now. And this one we will play until we finish. 19 is our emergency fund. You can never have enough money in here, so I am not complaining. This is 2205. We'll take our tracker and mark off another 5. We will do this one here. And if I land on this again, I think I'll actually roll and figure out what we're gonna put in here. Because if I get it again, that's a sign. 4 is our 1K from Arnold and Tilly. Now this one we will not be continuing into the new year either. This is here. And we'll just kind of do the finger thing. This isn't really accurate, but we're gonna do 25. So 20 and 5, which makes $130 in here. And $8 is Save-opoly. Next year we're gonna play this as like just a weekly challenge basically, or like a bi-weekly, I guess, with my stuffing schedule. And we will budget for this instead of playing it with my savings challenges, even though it technically will be one of those. So we were at Just Visiting last time. And we got 3, so 1, 2, 3 is save 20. And we'll tuck that in. So now we have 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 340 in Save-opoly. Six is our mini challenges. Now I'm gonna roll my D4 this time. And I got 3, so 3 is another 10. All right, so we need to add 1, but because I'm running low on 10s, I'm going to drop 1 in the tray and throw a 20 in to make 130, because we have lots of 20s. $16 is cash envelopes. I'm not looking because I kind of know what's what based on the money, the back colors of the money here. I'm not even gonna pretend at this point that I can't feel how thick this one is, so that I know this is gas. And then these two are both kind of thin, so I can't tell with those, but we're just shuffling them up anyway. I'm trying not to like really get my fingers around them too much so that I can't feel how heavy the gas is, but let's do that. And then I'm taking this, and it's 6, so we'll do this. And so we're gonna throw 5 in spending to make 15. $9 is $1,000 from Crafty Night Designs. 11. All right, so we'll say we're on the 10, so 15 in here. And so we have 1, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170. And we are gonna trade these 10s out. We have $40. So 20, 40. $19 is our emergency fund. So what we'll do is I'm gonna roll this. It's a 12, but we'll count. 12. Of course it's $5. Well, that plan went a little bit awry. So 2,000, 100, 150, 170, 180, 190, 210. So 2210 in here. And actually what I might do is I might put all of this down and grab $40 again, because we have a lot of 20s to work with today. $17 is savings priority. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put money in my TFSA. I'm gonna take a 6-sided dice and I'm going to multiply whatever I get by 5. And I feel bad, this video is turning out to be more of like a regular stuffing instead of just a savings challenge video. So we will roll, get a 2, multiply that by 5 to make 10. And then what we are gonna do is, we'll count it first. 5,000, 6,000, 65, plus 24, 65, 24, 65, 34, 40, 45. Yeah, I know I rounded up there in the middle, like always. So let's see how much we have left. We have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 315. Okay, so we're gonna start with number 1 and we're gonna work our way down. We're gonna stuff as many challenges as we can using this money, but we'll kind of still continue a random style a little bit. So 100 envelopes is first. Choose a random number between 1 and 100. 69, so $70. 20, 40, 60, 70 is what we're gonna put in 100 envelopes, which makes 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 340, 350, and 355. So then we are just gonna go down the line. In our $200 savings challenge, we are going to roll our D4, and we got a 3. So 1, 2, 3 is $30. We'll toss in here. And that makes 100, 120, 140, 150, and 155. This one is from Jemmy Budgets. The $150 mini is next. We'll take our D20. 7 is 5. So now we have 50, 60, 70, 75, and 80 in here. In our 1K savings challenge from Arnold and Tilly, we're gonna take our D20 this time. And we got a 2, so that's a 5. So 5. Next one, 120, 130, 135 in here. Bingo is next. Roller D20. It's a 12. Is 25. So 25. So 120, 140, 145, and 150 in bingo. Challenge number 6 is our mini challenges. So honestly, guys, it would be silly of me to do one and not the other. There's only 20 bucks left. So we are just gonna throw in a 20 here. So 100, 120, 140, and 150. So the mini challenge is done, at least this first card. So then if we do this challenge in the new year, we have the 181 to work with. But one more challenge down. The Rainbow Savings Challenge from CashBee. We're gonna do a blue. And blue is $15. So in our rainbow, we have 100, 200, 210, 20, 25, and 30. $230 in a rainbow saving challenge from CashBee. And the goal is to save $700 with this one. This one we will be restarting in 2024. And then Saveopoly is last but not least in this binder. We got 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is save $40. And the scribbles are on the back of Roll the Dice. We will be restarting Roll the Dice in the new year. So Saveopoly has 1, 2, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 370, 380 in here. I'm just gonna roll my 6-sided die for this one. So we'll start at the top. So 1, 2, we'll do 15. So 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. Here in my hand, plus another 20. So 85 plus 100 is 185. Next is Lunova B. We were on this 10. We're gonna roll our 6. And we got a 2. So 1, 2 is this scratcher here. So it says double next roll. I'm gonna cross it off just so we know we did hit that one. And we'll roll again. A 6. 1, 2, 3 is a small icon. So we're gonna double that. We're gonna take 20 because our small icons are worth $10. So now in Safari, we officially have $100. Let's do something with Mario. This is just gonna go to my electronic sinking fund. This one came from EveysSpot on Etsy. And we got a 6. So we're gonna do another brick here. Oh, wow. We're gonna do $5. So this makes 125, except last week I said I had shortchanged myself $20. I said I corrected that. I did, but I didn't. Like, I have it sitting here in my wallet, so I'm adding this back in. So this is from last week when I somehow shortchanged myself on this one. And speaking of that, I have an extra $5 in my wallet, so I might just like throw that into the pile here now. There. So really we had $730 to play with, plus the 20 that I already owed myself. We'll just roll our 6-sided dice. And a 1. That's a 20. Our last 20 of the day. 20, 100, 120, 140, 160, 170 in here. Random stack of savings. This is from Erica Budgets. We take our 6-sided dice and we multiply by 5. We got 5, so that's 25. So those are our last 2 10s as well. So 100, 200, 210, 220, 230 in here. And we have a grand total of $25 left after that. So what I'm gonna do with the last $25 is I'm just gonna keep going down through the list. We'll put 5 in a long-term sinking fund, 5 in a short-term, 5 in a cash envelope, 5 in a savings priority, and 5 in my TFSA. That's what we'll do. So long-term sinking funds. We'll start with car maintenance. New car is fine. Detailing is kind of where we're focusing on right now. So let's throw 5 in there. Why I took that out of the cash tray, I don't know. So in detailing, we have 1, 120, 140, 145, and 150. So we are halfway to our goal in detailing. For short-term sinking funds, we said we would put $5 in health as our next goal. So 5 here, which makes 100, 200, 300, 320, 340, 360, 370, 380 in health. We will do another $5 in gas. I would like to work on our necessity envelopes before I think about self-care. So this is 155 now in gas. And we'll put 5 in my, put the last 10 in my TFSA is what we'll do.
Hey guys, this is maybe just a bit of a differing perspective. Yes, the camera's shaking because I am holding it in my hands while I film the outro to the video. I did not say goodbye. I apologize because maybe it wasn't as exciting of a savings challenge video as everybody hoped for, but I feel good with the total I was able to save in these challenges at the end of the year, and I hope that you see the progress. I will see you in our final cash stuffing of the year. Bye.